Today's session, we are going to discuss trigonometry. Basically, trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that deals with relationships between the angles and the side lengths of a triangle. Pretty easy topic, and the questions that come in board exams from this topic are also very easy, so you can easily score full marks in all those questions. Hello everyone, welcome to the session. So in today's session, we are going to discuss trigonometry. So you can think of trigonometry as a triangle's measurement. Basically, trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that deals with relationships between the angles and the side lengths of a triangle. Now, these relationships are defined by trigonometric ratios, and that is what we are going to discuss today. Okay, so pretty easy topic, and the questions that come in board exams from this topic are also very easy, so you can easily score full marks in all those questions. Okay, and in today's session we are going to discuss some of the questions that have come in board exams. So do watch this video till the very end, and do hit the like button if you find this video informative, and do subscribe to never miss an update from us. Let us start the session by seeing the very simple definition of trigonometric ratios. So basically, trigonometric ratios are ratios of sides of a right-angled triangle with respect to any of its acute angles. ये तो सिंपल डेफिनेशन हो गई, ठीक है? थोड़ी सर के ऊपर से भी गई होगी, तो इसे थोड़ा अच्छे से समझते हैं, ठीक है? So let's say we have this triangle here, okay? See the first triangle. Okay, so let's say this angle here is theta, and this side length is A and this side length is B. Okay, everyone? Now, in this triangle, what you decided was, you decided to change the value of theta. ठीक है? You decided कि theta को थोड़ा छोटा करेंगे, angle को थोड़ा छोटा करेंगे, okay? So, either what you did, you made the angle smaller. You made it to theta dash. Now, if I ask you that what will happen with this side length once you reduce the angle, can you give the answer? Very simple observation leads us to the answer that this side length will also get reduced. Right, everyone? Okay. So this A dash here will be smaller than A. And let's say that this remains B only. Okay. Now, if you increase the value of theta, what will happen? Again, the side lengths will change. Okay. Now, the question is there a relationship between the change in the theta and the change in the side lengths of this right-angled triangle? Yes, there is. There is a relationship between the change in the value of the angle and the value of the side lengths of right-angled triangle. And we define those relationships in terms of trigonometric ratios. And three important trigonometric ratios are sine, cosine, and tangent. So we have some fancy named trigonometric ratios, okay? Now, other than these three trigonometric ratios, we have three more, okay? That can be defined from these three only. So I'll write their names also. So we have secant, cosecant, and cotangent. Okay, so these are all trigonometric ratios that define the relationship between the side lengths and the angles of a right angle triangle. Okay, so before moving on to see the relationship or the ratios, let us first see some acronyms that we'll be using. Okay, now let's say you have this right angled triangle STU, and let's say that this angle here is theta. Okay, now we are going to name the sides according to this theta here. So basically the side that is opposite to theta, will name it as opposite. ठीक है, ज़्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाना. The side that is opposite to theta is named opposite. Simple है, ठीक है? And the side that is adjacent to theta will be named adjacent. Or you can think of it like this, कि the side length that shares a vertex with this acute angle theta, that will be called adjacent, and the side that does not share any vertex with this theta here is opposite. Okay, and this here SU will be called hypotenuse, and I hope everyone knows why. ठीक है? Okay, so let's test our knowledge through another triangle here. Okay, so this time here I have changed the angle. Okay, so this time the angle we are taking is this alpha here. Okay, now can you think which side is the opposite? Yes, TU is the opposite side, right? Because this side is opposite to this angle alpha, right? Now which side is the adjacent side? This side will be the adjacent side. Simple. And which side will be the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse will always be the side opposite to the right angle. ठीक है? Okay. Now, instead of writing the entire opposite, I'll just write O. Instead of writing the entire adjacent, I'll just write A. And instead of writing the entire hypotenuse, I'll write H. ठीक है? हर चीज को थोड़ा सिंपल बनाते हैं. ठीक है? तो OAH क्या होंगे किसी भी एंगल के लिए, ये आपको अच्छे से याद रखना है. अगर आपको ये याद है तो आपका 3/4 काम फिनिश. 3/4 कॉन्सेप्ट इजीली आपको समझ में आ जाने वाले हैं. ठीक है? ओके, चलिए अब चलते हैं एंड देखते हैं डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियोज. तो पहले आता है हमारा साइन थीटा. ठीक है? तो हियर वी आर गोइंग टू यूज द एक्रोनिम्स, राइट? सो साइन acronym is sin only without the e. Okay, without the e. Okay, now we are figuring out sin theta. So with respect to this theta, what is sine? Sine will be opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, क्या होगा? Opposite over hypotenuse. And you can remember this like this. SOH. Sine opposite hypotenuse. Simple, right? Okay, now remember we saw another trigonometric ratio, that is cosecant, right? So cosecant का acronym है cosec. ठीक है? Cosecant का acronym क्या है? Cosec. Now what is cosec theta? So it's pretty easy to remember that cosec theta is the reciprocal of sin theta. Okay, cosec theta is the reciprocal of sin theta. तो sin theta का reciprocal क्या हो जाएगा? Hypotenuse over opposite. ठीक है? Okay, simple. Okay, let's move on now. Next we have cosine. ठीक है? So this is cosine, everyone. And cosine's acronym is cos. Now with respect to theta, cos theta is always defined as adjacent over hypotenuse. Is what? It's adjacent over hypotenuse. You can remember this like this. CAH. Cos, adjacent, hypotenuse. ठीक है? Now, next we have secant. Okay? So this here, sec is the acronym of secant, everyone. ठीक है? So sec theta is 1 over cos theta. That means sec theta or secant is the reciprocal of cosine. ठीक है? So please remember that cosec is the reciprocal of sine and sec is the reciprocal of cos. Okay? And hence sec theta would be hypotenuse over adjacent. ठीक है? इसका reciprocal कर दिया, वो आ गया. Next we have tangent, right? So the acronym for tangent is tan. ठीक है? And what is tan theta? So basically tan theta होता है opposite over adjacent. But हम tan theta को एक और तरीके से डिफाइन कर सकते हैं. That is sin theta over cos theta. तो tan theta सिर्फ opposite और adjacent का ही रेशियो नहीं है. It is also the ratio between sin theta and cos theta. ठीक है? So सिंपल सी बात है. अगर आपको sin और cos याद है तो बाकी कुछ भी रटने की जरूरत नहीं है. ठीक है? साइन कॉस याद है. अब आपको बस इतना याद रखना है कि tan थीटा होता है sin थीटा ओवर cos थीटा. सो दैट वुड बी ऑपोजिट ओवर हाइपोटेन्यूज ओवर एडजेसेंट ओवर हाइपोटेन्यूज, राइट? एंड अगर आप इसको करोगे ओवर h डिवाइडेड बाई a ओवर h, So hypotenuse will get cancelled. Only over A will remain. That is opposite over adjacent. ठीक है? Simple. Now next up we have cot theta, which is an acronym of cotangent. Okay, so cotangent of theta, that is cot theta, is the reciprocal of tangent or tan theta. Okay, so cot is the reciprocal of tan. It's as simple as that. So we can say that cot theta would be adjacent over opposite. ठीक है, इसी का opposite कर दो. ठीक है, या फिर हम बोल सकते हैं cot theta क्या होगा, cos over sin, क्योंकि tan होता है sin over cos, उसका reciprocal किया, cos over sin आ गया. ठीक है, okay. So let's just go through what we have learned quickly. So we have learned that sin theta is opposite over hypotenuse, cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. ठीक है, इतना याद रखना है. tan theta sin theta over cos theta होता है, cosec theta 1 over sin theta होता है, sec theta 1 over cos theta होता है और cot theta 1 over tan theta होता है. ठीक है, एंड इन रिलेशनशिप्स को याद करने के लिए आप ये एक्रोनिम यूज कर सकते हो, SOH CAH TOA, SOCATO. ठीक है, सिंपल एक्रोनिम है. S here stands for sine, C here stands for cosine, T stands for tangent. ठीक है, इतना याद रखोगे, बाकी सब याद रहेगा. Okay, simple, easy. With that, let us move on and do a quiz. Okay, so first of all, let us figure out the length of the hypotenuse. Okay, so this is a right angle triangle. Hence, we can say that hypotenuse length would be equal to 9 square plus 12 square whole power 1 by 2. Right? Now, once you calculate this, you will see that this is equals to 15 meters. So, we have the length of ladder DC as 15 meters. Okay? Now, let us move on and let us see this triangle here. And in this triangle, we have just, for now, ignored theta. ठीक है? तो अभी के लिए we'll figure out the value of cos alpha. Okay, now we know that cos alpha is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. Now what is adjacent, what is hypotenuse with respect to alpha here? So we know that adjacent is the side that is adjacent to the angle, right? So this is adjacent, C is the adjacent side. Hypotenuse is obvious, CD is the hypotenuse. Okay, so we can say that cos alpha is equals to CE over CD. CE is equals to 12 and CD is equals to 15, right? So 12 over 15, and we can just simplify this and write it as 4 over 5. Okay, everyone? So we have figured out cos alpha. Next, we are going to figure out cot theta. Okay, so please remember that cos alpha is 4 by 5. Now, we have to figure out cot theta. Okay? Now, what is cot theta? Cot theta was the reciprocal of tan theta, right? And tan theta was sin theta over cos theta. So, the reciprocal of sin theta over cos theta would be cos theta over sin theta. So, I can write cot theta as cos theta over sin theta. Now, I know that cos theta is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse over sin theta is equals to opposite over hypotenuse. Hypotenuse gets cancelled. We have adjacent over opposite. Now, you can directly write cot theta as adjacent over opposite if you remember. But if you don't remember, you can go through this entire process. No worries. Okay? Now, let's see. With respect to theta, the opposite side would be CE. Right? With respect to theta, this is the opposite side, no? And what would be the adjacent side? The adjacent side would be DE. And hypotenuse obviously remains fixed. It will be CD only. Okay? Chalo. So, adjacent here is 9 and opposite here is 12. So, 9 over 12. And we can simplify this as 3 over 4. Okay? Now, we had to figure out cos alpha plus cot theta, right? So, cos alpha we figured out as 4 over 5 and cot theta we just figured out as 3 over 4, right? we can make the denominator same here, which will be 20, and here we'll have 16 plus 15, and that would be 31 over 20. Right? So let us see if we are getting this answer in our options. So yes, so option number third is 31 over 20. So option number third is the correct answer. Right? With that, let us move on and let us discuss the next question. Okay, if 3 tan theta is equals to 4, we have to evaluate in brackets 4 cos theta minus sin theta plus 1 over 4 cos theta plus sin theta minus 1. So let us do this, okay? Chalo ji. So first of all, it's given that 3 tan theta is equals to 4, right? So from here you can say that tan theta is equals to 4 over 3. Okay, so let us draw a right angled triangle. Here. So we have this right angled triangle here, and let's say that this angle here is theta. Okay, now if tan theta is given 4 over 3, that means opposite over adjacent is 4 over 3, right? With respect to theta, this is opposite and this is adjacent and this is hypotenuse, okay? So if opposite over adjacent is 4 over 3, can I say that opposite is 4 and adjacent is 3 units? No, we can't. Why? Because here ratio is given, है ना? So opposite over adjacent could originally be 16 over 12 also. उनका भी ratio 4 over 3 आएगा, right? Anyways, hence we can write opposite as 4k and adjacent as 3k. The k is a variable. Okay. Now, can you figure out the value of hypotenuse? Yes, you can. Hypotenuse would be equal to under root of 4k plus 3k, which will be equal to 5k. You can compute this pretty easily. So hypotenuse is equals to what? 5k. Okay. Now let us come back to the original question. Okay. So our question was that we had to figure out the value of 4 cos theta minus sin theta plus 1 over 4 cos theta plus sin theta minus 1. Okay. Now, to make my question easy, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to divide the numerator and denominator by cos theta. क्यों कर रहे हैं ऐसा? You'll see. Okay. So, we'll have 4 cos theta minus sin theta plus 1 over cos theta. And denominator also, we are going to divide by cos theta. So, 4 cos theta plus sin theta minus 1 over cos theta. Okay. Now, we are going to divide each of these terms separately by cos theta. So, 4 cos theta over cos theta would be 4 minus sin theta over cos theta. What is sin theta over cos theta? It's tan theta, right? So, let's write it as tan theta. Okay. Next, 1 over cos theta. What is 1 over cos theta? Sec theta. Okay. So, sec theta. Now, here, 4 cos theta over cos theta, 4. Sin theta over cos theta, tan theta. Finally, 1 over cos theta minus sec theta. Okay. Now, we have to figure out the value of this. We know the value of tan theta. We need to figure out the value of sec theta. Okay. So, let's go back and see what sec theta would be. Now, remember, sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. तो cos theta क्या होता था? Adjacent over hypotenuse. तो sec theta कितना होगा? Hypotenuse over adjacent. यही होगा, right? What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is 5k. What is adjacent? Adjacent is equals to 3k. So 5 over 3. Right, everyone? Sec theta is what? It is 5 over 3. Okay? So we are going to put tan theta as 4 over 3 and sec theta as 5 over 3. Chalo. Let's do that. So 4 minus 4 over 3 plus 5 over 3 over 4 plus 4 over 3 minus 5 over 3. Now you can easily evaluate this, right? So we will make the denominator same here. So we'll have 12 minus 4 plus 5 over 3. And here we'll have 12 plus 4 minus 5 over 3. Right? Okay. So here what we will have? 12 plus 1 is 13. So 13 over 3 divided by, here what we will have? 11 over 3. 3 and 3 gets cancelled. The final answer is 13 over 11. That's it. Right? So I hope you figured out how using the different relationships between trigonometric ratios we made a question easy. है ना? तो यही आपको अपने एग्जाम्स में भी करना है. Work smartly. ठीक है? So with that, this is all from my side. If you love this video, do give us a like and do subscribe to never miss an update from us. Thank you.